When I was pouring drink, I actually noticed this. It's actually could be important. Like time. Time passes when picking new dialogue options. Read books to pass time quicker. Yeah, so as I suspected, it was by picking lines. Tools. Substances can be administered during dialogue. Tools are context sensitive. Equip them before use. Okay. So you can do it during dialogue. Thoughts. Active thoughts alter dialogue options. Thought bonuses differ from research and completion. Time. Time passes when picking new dialogue options. Oh yeah. Tasks. Gain experience by completing tasks or by exploring. Leveling up grants you skill points. Skill points. Use skill points to unlock skills or unlock to forget thoughts. White skill checks can be re-rolled. Okay. Well, like, I'm pretty sure even when they are grayed out, you still get bonuses, right? Skill checks. Explore options or level up to try again. Red skill checks are permanent. Red skill checks. Interesting. Most checks have secret difficulty modifiers. Talking to the right person can reopen closed white checks. White check. Okay. I haven't really paid attention to the color of checks. I guess I'll try now. I guess let's go to the dead body already. Because who knows, it might fucked up our investigation and me just exploring. What do we have here? Dumpster. Yeah, cool, fuck him up. The letter R means wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light. Can you really see what's? This is the logo of the municipality of Rivochol.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
This is my home. Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just trash container. And you're just a detective.
Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
Lieutenant, do you think you could... What do you think could be in there?
Trash food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in there. Then we should open it immediately. He leans in to inspect the lock. How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
Or
we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
yeah, I need to try to avoid anything physical too, because anything can go wrong. Also, I need to try to surround myself with as much people as possible. So, if anything happens, if any kind of situation appears, they would be there to maybe protect me with their bodies. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Oh, it's like an. Oh, it's not a tree house, but it has like a steps. And the kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. He looks strange. So he's naked and has. Those are probably not boots, but prosthetics, right? Or he's a medieval cosplayer. Is he naked? Or it seems like the same color of skin there. Was he castrated too? Is that a tattoo here? And what is the rope? A bunch of belts? The ladder's for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Huh. Are you sure? Why not? I don't know. The assumptions they take for granted.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down or turn away.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Oh God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Let go off your nose without throwing up. So this is red or white? I think it's white based on the lines left and right. There's a bit of red in at the top. So this means it could be, I could try again. 3% is very low chance. God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
It's winter outside. He might be a little bit more preserved. The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
If I throw up, will I die? That's the question. Yeah, I don't want to risk it. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Okay, where are we going? It's like all the way around.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah! Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Yells the other kid behind the fence. A moment of your time, please. Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
I haven't spotted a dick.
Love it in the dick.
Huh. Interesting. Was he gay? And that's why he was hanged? Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouthhole!
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
How do they manage to ignore two grown-ups just standing next to them? And again, it's like hard to believe. Look, I have some questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
The body, what do you know about it? About the crime scene? You kids often play in this yard? Because they spoiled the body a little bit, like by throwing rocks at it. Now those injuries are not connected to the murder itself, so it's causing problems too. Gotta ask, who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points at his chest with both thumbs.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Kuno is some kind of gang name.
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
He lays the names out there with pride and precision, like cards on a table. Right when he's getting distracted, there's a malevolent hiss behind the fence.
Madre Mazda.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just another question.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez.
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
It's not his strong suit. uh, Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help!
He prowls around, eyes bulging out of their sockets, rolling hard, yelling at the windows.
He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
I like how there's the option to punch a kid, but I'm so weak I can't even do that. Biological kid, I haven't done anything to you.
Fucking logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno!
Yeah, I figured that would be the case. So I can keep doing this indefinitely, I guess. Where is this sick charade?
No!
The boy screams,
Get
his
off Kuno,
freckled
you
face
sick fat fuck!
contorted in hideous, uncontainable laughter. Okay.
The nearly psychopathic way they can slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
Who put you up to this?
No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you. Change your plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial information.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Change. of plan. So should I just back off, or this seemed to be lighten up now? Someone put you up to this.
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend.
No, I guess they call everybody F word. Wait. Kuno hawks a luigi on the ground. The phlegm is yellowish and bubbling somehow. Who's Carte again? The manager, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. They're just being assholes and that's it. Okay, no one put you up to this.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno in the ass.
Actually, who knows?
You put him up to this.
Listen to your friend.
Did Carte put you up to this?
Kuno owns the fat ass. Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno.
He whispers, then looks around and yells from the top of his lungs.
Look.
Kuno whispers even softer than before, vanishingly silent. I hope nobody will run up to me and punch me, because that's going to be fatal too.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that.
Yeah, I haven't even been thinking of that. So what do we have? No, yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy. Yes, how do I get back to it? I want to go back to that thought. How do you know that? You can't see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno? Like, the first no implies, with exclamation mark, it's like implies you might have been thinking that, but you are lying.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should've, because now
He raises his voice again.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
He spreads his arms, taking dominion over the yard.
Backing up was a bad idea. Now he thinks he's established dominance over you.
Who cares?
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch. You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
The lieutenant almost rolls his eyes.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever.
The pipo-headed creature doesn't let him finish.
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
People. Also, thanks, Encyclopedia. Skill.
You don't talk to me about my fucking people. You don't know where I come from. You just Kuno's bottom bitch.
Whatever, I had some question about the crime scene.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this
Oh, nice.
changes shit.
Click, 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 click.
This worked out. Goes the little people wearing asshole behind the fence. The body, what do you know about it? About the crime scene, you kids often play on your own. Oh, that's first the questions that I skipped. Huh, interesting.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know? Well, fucking what? Ask him about the name, who he was, like, why does he have prosthetics on his legs, like, where he lives, who his friends are. Like, there's so many questions you can ask. Kim, help me out here. What do we know?
If I were to want
What do
to
you want
waste
to
my
know?
time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Yeah, I guess. So should I confront?
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
He shakes his head, clearly offended. Was between the lines. Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
He puffs himself up.
The city's too large for him to have left. But he wasn't here either. So where was he?
You didn't really leave the city. Where were you?
Told you, pig bacon. Kuno doesn't do regional. Kuno's been to places you wouldn't dream of. Fucking Mesk. Or, I dunno, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
In Cyberpunk?
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Oh, don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
So confronting them actually seems to be a right choice, even though in the real situation, I don't know. Sometimes you don't want them to know that you know. To know that they are lying, because it just creates more problems.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it, and it's not lame.
What?
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
He's making a house somewhere?
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
Fägäri. Is that a real word? It's a fish. No. It's gay in Finnish language. Life finds a way to say F word.
Looks like you're a fägäri now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
What about the crime scene? You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
The ladder ever climb it?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say that the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Erie-Uppergite
Okay, so that's the
descent.
lady from
It
before.
used to be a common first name among the Erie-Uppergites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
I guess what they're trying to make here is she's Spanish. Or like Mexican. Seminese or Areopagite descent. Ugh. You mean the young woman by the whirling and drag is the gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks you in the eye and nods, as if agreeing with himself.
Yeah, her.
I guess would be more useful to ask the first question.
What was she
about
doing in the greenhouse in March
She-
anyway?
that she was
What kind of
gardener.
gardening is done in March?
Wait, what? March? Huh, so it's spring.
Fish is sometimes used to fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something. Maybe she was preparing the garden beds.
I should ask her about that.
Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
I was wondering about the trash container.
Don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, pig.
I got everything. I got a very strong hunch there's something of importance in it. Something I must find.
Fuck does Kuno care about your hunch? That's your shit. You figured it out.
I might have some questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Legendary empathy. What? Figure out what's going on with this kid. It says 4 here. And I have 8%. But it's also white. I'm scared of those skill checks. So what will happen? Will I lose some sanity? I hope it's sanity and not just that I'll get hurt. I really don't want to die. Yeah, 8% is not much. I just leave.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Let's try to play it safe until at least I have a healing item. Trash container, gardener. No new concepts. Can I talk to
Kuno,
people?
the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Kuno S.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Oh, it's a girl. Huh. What are those strange words you use, girl?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see
Sounds
what
like
I've
Swedish. Bork, bork, bork.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, but what about the dead body? Shouldn't we pull it down somehow? Fuck. Yeah, how am I going to do it?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Man, no wonder nobody put it down. What are the tasks? Inspect the body hanging in the backyard of the whirling in rags. This is preliminary inspection. Just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. Yeah, but like, what will happen if the roll of dice fails?
There he still is, looking. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Let it out, I guess. Please don't lose health. Just... Okay.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Fucking corpse.
Keep it.
The lieutenant hands you a blue checkered handkerchief. Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay, where do I get ammonia from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary.
East?
If they
Yeah.
don't...
He points at the greenhouse.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay. Huh. Cool. Locked. Let go of your nose without throwing up. But... what is the progression with the body? So wait, I need to actually do it without throwing up. The handkerchief given to you by Lieutenant Kitsuragi. One corner is adorned with lace and a tiny embroidered portiere. One sec. So I guess let's go for ammonia.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
My partner told... yeah, let's not bring this second one for now. So she actually helps us. My partner told me you may have ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure, I'm done with it.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Breast pocket? What is breast pocket? Like, I would think that it would be with the like open slit here, but she has like overalls and it would be, I guess, this, but this I would call a chest pocket. Do they call it breast pocket? Hmm. What is fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Never mind. The street sign says fuck the police.
Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
You didn't say she wrote it. You asked what it was doing there.
Who are these people? I didn't say you wrote it.
Sir, it was implied in your question.
The timidness is gone for a second. Something else takes its place. A readiness.
What about the other sign, pigs go home? Who are those pigs?
I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's
Yeah,
not loving.
okay. Thanks, encyclopedia.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
Go straight for this question. Tell me, what exactly have you been doing in your greenhouse in March?
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so. Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
She smiles shyly.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
Whoa, 92%, that's nice. Again, can I ask her these questions and then do the skill check? Or if I do the skill check, can I ask the questions later? Like, ugh. So what is this? Just inspect her a little bit closer.
Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see?
There's a traffic jam? I don't see a traffic jam. Entrance to the yard?
That's right. And the canal, the bookstore, the harbor gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you.
Again, confronting them. So far it didn't backfire at all. On the contrary, it seemed to be helping out. Are you by any chance trying to keep an eye on us?
No, of course not. I don't understand what this is about.
She looks towards the yard and her expression clears.
The kid did this, right? The red-haired rat? Can't say a sentence without or kipped. He's always giving me trouble.
The kid did what? Oh, the writings, I guess. That was talking about him, yes.
Maybe you shouldn't be. I mean, you do your job, but that kid is beyond help. and he certainly won't help you.
She shakes her head.
You've been resting here for quite a while, haven't you?
Will there be like a side mission to help out this kid and bring him out of his drug addiction and gang and gangs?
Yes, I'm tired.
The lieutenant intervenes, looking at her intently.
I understand. The RCM isn't welcome here, and the locals want to keep an eye on us.
There's silence, the smallest of smiles.
Again, the way Kim said his lines is much more effective than our guy. Even though our guy is the one who spotted.
That's okay, miss. Do what you have to do. I think we're
the
done here.
signs.
Let's go.
I have to run. Like, at the same time, she helped us out, which is weird. Even though she was put there by locals to keep an eye on the police. Because they are untrustful. Like, wouldn't it mean that they wouldn't help us as well? Oh, okay. Endurance. The difficulty is legendary of the role. Not that I have legendary endurance. So I have ammonia now, and do I use it somehow, or? I just have to be in skill checks. Oh, I like how the head is moving with the cursor. No, 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 no.
There he still is, looking right through you.
It's still
With his white
3%.
eyes. The
It
body
didn't
below
change,
is entirely dedicated
even with
to
ammonia.
that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Please don't die. The ammonia didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now.
You feel the lieutenant pat your back rhythmically.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
This is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop. Can't we do something else? I think I want to solve something else now. Do it with me. I can't keep it down. Yeah, why can't you help, buddy? Why can't I keep it in? I've been a cop for my whole life.
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell.
What?
Every
No.
Monday is
That's-
cadaver day. Throw it. Investigate.
I don't think
Throw
it's
it.
true.
Initial autopsy.
Everything
Throw it.
gets
Bang
easier
it.
with time, with the repetition.
Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
There's a pause.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
Oh, do it without me, and not with me, okay.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help.
He withdraws his hand and looks you in the eye.
You need to get your shit together.
Look, there's 3% chance, and this is the main mission, just the beginning of the investigation, and I can't do it. Like, what the hell? How long will he be hanging here? Until I, like, raise my constitution or whatever that the skill is. Endurance? But my shit already is together. Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it with special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Half an hour, you say? Well, at least we don't lose anything. And also, can I... Wait, I think it's locked now, right?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white
So,
eyes.
yeah, we have a limitation on time, I guess. He said half an hour, maybe it's right, exactly half an hour. Though, yeah, I don't know how much time was passed since the first one and the second one. Yeah, we don't lose anything, so it's fine. Oh, and I think, yeah, in this menu you can see which ones you can do. Like, this is not highlighted because the time haven't passed. Yeah, okay, that's nice, useful. Volumetric shit compressor. Okay, no bonuses while researching. Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that, together. Compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that will help. I can't initialize it. So it's not the same. So will that just light up until, like, when time passes? Or when I talk to people. Yeah, this is different. Wait. It says unlock. Unlock a new slot to research the thought. So those are locked? Ugh. Maybe that's why I can't start it. Fuck. And the earliest free one is 1 hour 21 minutes.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
From another planet. Hey there.
He finishes and turns to you. What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions toward the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's lorries? A truck. A phrase from UK. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
He looks like a young version of Kenny from the Walking Dead game. Season 1.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
He glances south down the road. So there is a traffic jam, but yeah, I need to explore more, I guess. Rainbow Home, that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
Interesting. It's again going back to this concept that this is a limbo where all the souls are, or the dead souls are collected, I guess. Maybe it's going to be like open concept of the game, like never going to say that it is, but sometime it's going to hint on it. So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
Or maybe it just was written by a writer who likes unusual words. Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He sneakers.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Did you just said mazout, and that's the only extravagant word there is? Yeah. Like, oh, it was too smart for me. Care to spare some change for a working stiff? Tell me some about it. This strike. Know anything about... what did he answer on how much time he actually spent here? I don't think he did. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout. Yeah, no straight answer. Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
What is union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
He smiles awkwardly.
Not my thing.
Not you?
Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Yeah, asking for a change. Let's keep it for later. Fucking hobo cop. Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Ask for his conclusion.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
What are you hauling away anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him. Relax. He's merely joking.
That's funny. There's like different skill checks coming up. Almost like internal dialogue between a bunch of different sides. You are under arrest, you criminal scum. Wicked. I always wanted a friend in the underworld.
No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd and the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Could I get one of those fallen tracksuits you were holding?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
That's your machine behind you.
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
The fallen A6 you got there?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
So nothing illegal
Not
then?
unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Right, I have another
The
question.
man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
I have a high empathy. Well, for the normal, I guess, but it's a white one, so I can repeat that. And we know that some of them are just timed, like they have a time limit. Not time limit, how do you say it? You can only repeat it once in a certain period of time. What do you see in his eyes?
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar how?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
What's in the southwest? What is in the southwest?
Excuse me?
So at south is harbor, and at west is sea or islands. I'm a cop. I can fix everything, anything. Really, you can tell me how I get longing. I felt something similar since I woke up. What? I wonder if there's a right option here. Oh, I get longing. I felt something similar since I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know?
Man, I love when they actually sigh instead of, you know, like in other games sometimes, if there is actual narration in between the lines, they say like he sighs. But what they should do is that they should sigh. Yeah.
I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora. Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there.
Okay.
Can almost hear my
a
kid
bunch
laugh when it snows.
Things I don't know. There should be a map. Like there should be something, because it's just impossible to fucking remember each new. Yeah, I wonder if there is a. There must be like a wiki for it. What it's like to miss someone.
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot.
I was missing
I
someone.
dream up these silly
feels
scenarios
good.
in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
I miss my bottle of booze.
Is that what it is? This feeling?
I miss someone, but I don't know who it is.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
Sudden financial duties snap him out of his daze. They who?
The bosses, man.
The bosses, dude. I don't know who these bosses think, what these bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself. Don't be a stranger.
He gives a salute with 2 fingers. Oh, and here's an autosave. Yeah, I guess I'll take a break here. I'll still be playing today. There's still some time, Yeah, in an hour or so I'll be back.